two very unfortunate things happened while recording this video, okay? So one, the file or the video recording corrupted. So I only actually have about, 5 out of 20 minutes of gameplay, right? And then, so this gameplay footage I'm showing right now isn't from the actual run. This is from a previous run that I had messed up on. But you basically follow the exact same steps. You just want to place your sabers around so they keep pushing the units back, which I didn't do. But yeah, that's what you want to do for the beginning run or the early game. Now, the second unfortunate thing that happened was I actually defeated like the entire thing. But then when the boss spawned in, it had like 10k HP or something like that, or 20k HP, and I lost. Very unfortunate. Like, I was trying to show, like, as an example that you could solo this without Monarch, which you can. I just didn't double farm. You need a double farm. I mean, you could probably do it without double farming, but then you would need a Monarch unit, or you would have to, like, sell and upgrade and then close some of the... You just got to do a lot of micromanaging if you want to not double farm. So just double farm, and you can definitely, for sure, easily solo this with just Yamamoto and Saber. Now, if you do want to make it easier, you can bring Lucy. She's going to make it a little bit easier, but Saber and Yamamoto is what is carrying. And I'm not sure, but I'm almost like 90% sure Monarch Yamamoto would actually be worse with this method, since you would only have the one placement. But then again, if you have Monarch Yamamoto, you would already know how to solo this, basically, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, I'm just gonna cut to the new run, the end of it at least, since I failed, unfortunately. I forgot to mention, but what you want to do is only pick range. If there's range as an option, pick it every single time, unless you think you can go for more damage for more currency or whatever. But basically, you want to go for range every single time. And if there's not range, then you go for damage. And if there's not any buff modifications, then you want to go for range. Or no, you want to go for speed. And then after that, then do what you want. But if you want to go with the easiest, speed is going to be the easiest because of Yamamoto and his summons and everything, speed doesn't really matter. And if you really do think you're going to struggle with speed, put your Yamamoto where my Lucy's at, and you're literally fine. Speed is not going to do anything to you. Max out a Saber for killing the boss, and with double farm, you should be able to get you should be able to get maybe like 2 Sabers max. You could use an Icarus too, because Icarus buff, and in the stage he does a lot of damage. He does like 100 to 200k, plus the more damage he does to bosses because of his passive. And if you do end up bringing Sun Jin Woo, who's also really good because of his passive summons, he buffs Icarus. So it's just like really, 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 really easy to do if you bring the units with stage buff, plus, they got a soft buff or whatever. They're good. Just bring that and use those modifiers.